Republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Anybody here in the forum? Any conflict of interest? Have a motion to adopt the agenda? Motion by Terry, do I have a second? Second by Ashley, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Communication and discussion items, celebrations. Anybody have celebrations?
I'll just do that fine.
Okay. Administrative reports. I hear that too. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just leave that open though. It's okay. You have to leave that open.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, thank
There's
you.
a couple.
Thank you for,
Yep.
Business manager?
I do not have anything at this time.
Okay, 6 through 12 principal.
Okay, just a couple things, NWEA maps testing that we usually do in the fall, winter, and spring. We completed it in the middle school before homecoming, and then we're completing that in the high school this week. So we can get a gauge as to where our students are academically. Homecoming is in the books and we all survived. Overall, we had a good week, a few hiccups here and there, but I just really want to thank the staff for their help through that, because without them and their support, it would have not went as smoothly, so I just want to say thank you to them. Weekly newsletter for parents, if you haven't noticed, I've tried to send out a weekly newsletter. Gonna try to do a little different next week, try to separate middle school and high school, and have some of the teachers have some input on some of the articles in it. So, as to some things that are happening in their class this week, or important things that parents might need to know. Got the SOAR behavior boards up, and working on trying to implement that throughout both middle school and high school. Middle school board's not quite up yet, but I was working on it before I came here tonight. The student council may pick a couple of rewards to put up on the board, but as of right now, this is what the teachers kind of came up with, and how many scorecards each one was worth. And the kids thought it was a little steep on some of them, but I said, well, soar, and then you'll be able to get it, right? But, you know, the biggest challenge I've had right now is, and I'll address it more this week, is the dress code. So I kind of put that in the newsletter this week. Parents, please check your children before they walk out the door and make sure that they're dressed appropriately for school. I will continue to remind them of my expectations and our expectations here, and follow the behavior matrix with those issues. Trying to be present in the hallways and the concessions and the classrooms and at lunch. Hopefully that will help with some of those issues along the way. Last thing is teachers are working on linking standards and plan book, and that will help with curriculum mapping and making sure everything's in line with the standards. Any questions? Perfect.
Thank you. Superintendent, K through 5 principal.
So the celebrations, just congratulations, all the homecoming court and everything last week. Again, piggyback, I thought it went pretty good. Thought the Friday went good and a little crazy, but ended up all right. And then all of our sports teams, and we got some other stuff going on in the school, so it's fun to get the year started and get stuff going. Principal wise, we tested all of our students, got all of our RTI groups going. So what RTI is just, they'll pull out for about 20 minutes. So some of our kids that are either lower or kind of on the edge. So we do, it's green, yellow, and red. So like the yellow's kind of that in between. So we really push hard on our reds and yellows to get them going to where we can catch them up and try and get them into that green. So we got all that set up and ready to go for the year. And then we're gonna start talking about Friday school and how we wanna do that in elementary, or if we wanna do that in elementary. I've done it in my past 2 schools with elementary kids, and I think it's just another couple hours or hours where we can help students out and get them extra help. So we'll keep talking about that through the month here. Superintendent-wise, we got our state report card back from last year, and we had a ton of progress on our testing. We went up by 10% in English and science, around 20% in math, and that puts us right around the state average with everything. So that's awesome to see, a really big jump from the year before that. We got all the lights fixed at the football stadium. There was a bunch of breaker problems and everything like that, so we got them in last week. And then we're gonna have to do with this, another breaker change in the egg shop that just hasn't been done in a long time. So that way, everything up there, especially with the new gym and the AC in there, everything should be good after that. So we got that going on. We sent out a survey to students that are interested in esports, so we'll have that before the season, and then have a staff member interested in that position, so we'll fill that in this month, and then get that rolling for the season. It's during like basketball season is what it is, so we'll get that rolling. We had a great meeting with BHSSC about family-friendly walkthrough, so this is separate from our like family engagement, so the state will come in with a couple people, and we'll do an actual walkthrough of the school with parents and staff. And then they'll meet about it. It just takes an afternoon, it's about 3 hours. And I would love to one of you to be on that, pretty please, because I think it would just be good, just for one of you to be there, and kind of see the process of what's going on. And it's separate from our actual family engagement stuff, to where we'll just have parents on there. But I think it would be really good to have you guys in there, see kind of what they're looking at, and then they'll give us kind of some quick fixes. About what we can kind of do in our school that doesn't cost a ton of money, to where just make it more friendly environment for the kids. We got our new bus with the wheelchair accessible, very nice bus, so we're able to use that. I just got an email yesterday about the CT trailers are almost done completely, and then we'll meet next week to kind of go over and start trainings on those with Cora, and we can get going on that, and then we should have one trailer in, I think it was like March is when we'll have our trailer, to kind of have just ready up for the following year when we'll fully dive into it. And then I passed out the schematics for the track. So, because you guys had it in the spring, they didn't do any schematics or anything at all. They just kind of showed like the track or whatever. So kind of the worry starting off was that it was not going to fit. They made it fit. It's a little lopsided, not really, there's a kind of tilt to it, but it fits completely. So they're going to get the rest of the playground stuff to us, hopefully within they say next week or so. And then we're gonna meet with them next week to kind of go over everything, and then hopefully have all the numbers and stuff ready to go for the next board meeting, and then we can kind of then get rolling from there. So I mean, again, the track and everything is great, but I really would like to get this playground going too. So we desperately need it. And then that's all I got.
Do you have a date on your family-friendly walkthrough?
It is October 3rd, I think. October 3rd.
Do you have time?
Yes, it is 12:30.
What day is that? Thursday.
And I mean, it's very, so like you'll do surveys and different stuff like that through it that they'll have. And one of us will take you guys through there, and kind of do the walkthrough and show the classrooms and all our facilities, everything like that. And then they'll meet with you guys as a group to talk about it, go over, different things that they see, and we'll have a lot of like, information from it. So it'll be really good. It was a kind of cool add-on that they did for us.
We did have a mid-central meeting. Court?
I was able to attend. Did they have anything?
No, Mid-Central or, Mid-Central? I think so, one of the 20 Zoom meetings.
There was a mid-central?
No, just core, it was just core.
Okay.
Core didn't have anything either.
Okay, perfect. Any committee reports? Anything else about? agenda?
Motion.
Motion by Ashley, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Jamie. All those in favor say aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Policy review, first reading of policy JHCPC, diabetes, healthcare, and insulin administration. This one was pulled last month. We did run it by Nurse Julie, and she is okay with what we have.
And then we're just gonna add on, so when they get the actual policy written out from the state about the giving insulin.
There was the other policy, there's two, there should be two separate.
Yeah, so then when that one comes, then we'll add that as well. So other than that, but this one, pretty much the biggest part of it is if we do have a student with diabetes, that they can give us a plan, like the parents or doctors or whoever can give us a plan of what we need to do so that we know everything that's going on. And if, say, Nurse Julie's not in the building, we have a direct plan that somebody else can use as well.
All right, any questions on that policy? Okay. The second reading of JICJ cell phone. If nobody has any questions, I'll ask for a motion to approve the second reading of that policy.
Motion.
Motion by Ashley. Have a second?
Second.
Second by Mason. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Open enrollment.
I had 5 open enrollments since the last meeting. Denied 3 of them because we could not provide services to them, and approved 2. 6 grades.
I have a motion to approve 2 open enrollments and deny 3.
Motion.
Motion by Jamie. A second.
Second.
Second by Mason. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Board training.
Okay, so I reached out to the state and they're able to come to these dates for our board training. So it's gonna be different than the one you guys did last year. It's the characteristics of effective school board. And this was kind of the one that we talked about, I talked with Tara about, that would kind of be best for us right now. So he said it usually is at night, 6 o'clock, and it only lasts like an hour, hour and a half. He said it's not very long, it's a lot of good information. So if you guys, I don't know what date you guys wanna do that, so you guys kind of decide that.
We can,
Time would that be?
6 o'clock, 6:30.
Just
Yeah,
before we have a meeting, right?
Right.
Can we do it right after the meeting before?
Yeah, but we're not.
If they want
We don't have one.
some of them.
you cannot make the 11th work.
No.
Uh,
These are the only dates you get, and
Okay.
if we need to push it to December, there'd be a lot more dates open in December.
I think we should move the November meeting anyhow, because that's Veterans Day, November 11th.
How far out can we go? Can we just do the 18th and do both of them on the 18th? Can we move it, push it back up or anything?
Or can we go to the 4th and do them both on the 4th?
I
Can you
don't
do
wanna
it that
push it up to
soon?
the 4th.
Or do it the 7th and do them both?
I
on
don't
the
have a
7th?
lot of board, or a lot of bills on by the 4th.
7th?
I'm not sure I want to do on a Thursday. When's football? I just don't want to get into football playoffs, it's gonna be on Thursdays.
Let's do the
Thursdays.
20th, because
Thursday the
it's
14th is no good, that's Jag's 5th birthday.
Oh goodness, I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
definitely can't have that.
We didn't jump on that before I even was comprehending.
I mean,
20th is a Wednesday.
Volleyball
Reading
readings are
about
the
sports.
7th. I'm guessing the,
31st of October, the semifinals would be the 8th.
yeah.
and then nothing on the 14th?
14th is state championship.
Yeah, that'll be
So
cool.
not that big. Just in case. Jinx, everybody got it. 18th, 19th, or 20th? Okay, so can we move the board meeting to the 18th? Would be my first question.
Yep,
But you can't.
we'll have to be in those, but it's their board training.
But they're wanting to move a whole board meeting.
Oh, yeah, so you wouldn't be able to do that. So I can't do it, we can't do the 18th.
Of 19.
So how about we move the board meeting to the 12th? Because of Veterans Day,
Okay.
and then we'll,
We can't do it all in 20.
Could you do 20th?
we probably can't push that back that far,
No.
because she has to approve bills by then.
You wanna do the 13th for the board meeting and try the 20th for the? You'd rather just do it all on the same night?
I want to do the 12.
Wanna do the 12th
For the board
for the
meeting.
board meeting?
Yeah.
And then the 20th for the
Training.
training? Okay.
November 12th.
The 20th.
Okay, now the 20th, what do you guys got going that week?
That's not Thanksgiving, is it?
No, Thanksgiving next week.
Oh, okay, but you guys don't need to be at this one, right?
No.
Okay. Okay. And that's at 6 o'clock.
Which one's at 6? Training?
The training? Yeah.
Yeah, do you have 6 or 6:30?
I don't know. What time did you say?
He's told me whatever time we want.
6.
6, okay.
Okay. We need to appoint a board member to represent the ASBSD 2024 Delegate Assembly, which is November 22nd in Pier. It's in Pier, right?
Or here?
That must
So
be
you could
Friday.
probably either delegate someone at this time, or we could probably in October since it's one.
Jamie's going.
Okay.
Alright. Surplus whiteboards and books.
And then I forgot to put on there, I also wanted to do, the chair mat carts. Those wheels weren't working without ringing the floor, and then, the old heater tube thing that was in the old gym that came down.
Is it the mats too, or just the cart?
Just the cart, they had to come up with a different one.
The cart for what?
Cars are pushing the mat with scratch the floor.
Okay, we have a motion to put whiteboards, books, heater tube, and carts on surplus. Motion by Terry. And a second.
Second.
Second by Ashley. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Approve resignation.
Caitlin, wow, wow.
Okay. Just one.
Yeah.
A motion to approve Caitlin Wall.
Motion.
Motion by Ashley. Do I have a second? Second by Jamie. All those in favor say aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Approve contracts, Sarah McAllister for part-time custodian and Kelly Moser for paraprofessional.
Motion.
Motion by Ashley,
Second.
second by Terry. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Approve substitutes.
I have Amanda Chipman, Lily Fleming, Marlette Lancer, Pastor Spies, Wells Severs, Rhonda Lynn, Jackie Fowl, Darcy Langby, Kelsey Roberts, Emery White, and I forgot, Jean Rainford. And then I have bus substitutes of Terry Robbs and John McGrath, and his is mostly just, driving for us.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve substitutes? Mason. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried with Jamie abstaining. Do you want a roll call, or if that's okay? Approved to accept the submission of the fiscal year 24 annual financial report to the South Dakota Department of Education.
So I didn't realize that, schools do this motion. I always turn it in, it's due at the end of August. And then, there was a little thing that went out, and so I just copied the same motion and another to this.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Approved 24-25 budget.
I did not make, there was no changes from the hearing, so it's just,
All right, we have a motion to approve the budget that we went over last month.
Motion.
Motion by Ashley. Second? Jamie. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Yep, motion carried. Approved tax levies?
and then I sent that out to you guys too, what I was gonna send to the county, basically, it's asking for the max of the general fund and the special ed, and then a dollar amount. And so the general fund and the special ed, that's what the legislature's.
Okay, you sent something to us?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
yeah, right there.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I looked at it right, it was the same, right?
It's a little-
Figure.
Yeah, the levy's a little lower in the general fund. I think they always go down a little because valuation's low.
All right. Do I have a motion to approve the tax levy?
Motion.
Motion by Ashley, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mason. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Approve ELO to do the full FY 24 audit.
They're the ones that have been doing my audit since I'm here. It's usually Sandy Duxbury, Rebecca, and then the other one's on mine that usually show up. I thought I'd have my things on to sign it when I sent it to me. October.
Okay. I have a motion to approve ELO to do the audit.
Motion.
Motion by Terry. And a second?
Second.
Second by Ashley. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Motion.
Maybe we do want to do that as a motion
Or
Okay.
October,
for November.
November, yeah.
I have a motion to move the board meeting, the November board meeting because of Veterans Day from November 11th to November 12th.
Motion.
Motion by Jamie, second by Terry. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Thank you for your service.
Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting at 5:57? Sharice?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Is that, lady in the garage, like, you're doing like, just supposed to be like, while I'm on maternity leave?
No, we haven't scheduled to still separate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, she's gonna be, Walter, now that you go. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So you.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
you didn't tell me, she had like only
No.
two.
No worries on there.
Panic came up.
I'm about to jump down there. Thank you. Can I oppose? Yeah.